normal guided garment UV prediction for human retexturing. In this paper, we present a method to estimate a fine-grained texture map or UV map for human texture editing. Given an image of a human with a garment of interest and the predicted surface normal, we estimate a high-fidelity UV map by leveraging local 3D geometry. Here we show the retextured image with a shading layer. This can be further extended to generate a temporally coherent retextured video. Consider an image of a skirt. For each pixel in the image, there exists a texture map or UV map called G to the location on the texture space. These two spaces are related by 3D geometry of the skirt, where the UV coordinate corresponds to the 3D point in the 3D skirt using F. The projection of the 3D point is mapped back to the image. A key challenge is estimating F that requires 3D reconstruction of the skirt from a single image or video. We propose a new method that uses surface normals by bypassing 3D reconstruction F. Our insight is that due to the geometric property of isometry, the partial derivatives of F with respect to U and V need to be related to the surface normal Nx. Their cross product must be Nx. By leveraging inverse function theorem and orthographic projection, we formulate a set of partial differential equations of G in terms of the surface normals. Here we illustrate a 2D toy example using a sinusoidal function. Suppose that this is a sinusoidal function in the xz axis and its corresponding texture map xu axis. By the isometry, the curve length in the zx axis is supposed to be the vertical distance in ux axis. These two spaces are related by their first-order derivatives. The partial derivatives of the UV map, G, must match the surface normals measured in xz axis, which forms a partial differential equation. We solve this partial differential equation to estimate the geometry-aware UV map. Given an image of a human, for each pixel on a garment of interest, we predict the corresponding location on the UV map. We minimize the loss that enforces isometry in UV map by leveraging surface normal. We bootstrap our predicted UV by using a proxy UV map such as DensePose to handle disambiguity of choice of UV coordinate system. Further, we ensure the physical plausibility of the 3D surfaces. We extend our method to predict geometry-aware, temporally coherent UV maps on a video. Given two frames of a sequence, we use optical flow to warp one UV map to the other to enforce temporal coherency. Here we illustrate the UV convergence process starting from the proxy UV to the final UV estimation and a result of retexturing. Here we show the performance of our method on different images and garments. Here we show the input image, the surface normal, the predicted UV in the original colors and grid patterns, and the retextured images. We also show the performance of our method on the internet videos. Here we show the original video and the retextured videos using our predicted UV. We also compare our method qualitatively with the baselines in this video. Thank you.